When you're a kicker, you know the old saying, you're either the hero or the GOAT. Mariemont's Hans Heinsbaugh was the latter this season, kicking the Warriors into the playoffs. But it occurred to Hans that maybe his field goals should be worth more than 3 points. As Brad Johansson tells us, he made that happen, and he fed off every kick.
He's not a big guy, 5'8", 140 pounds, doesn't really look like a player. But Hans Heinsbaugh has got game.
Ever since I started kicking, I just knew I was kind of blessed with the talent. And when I started, I was like, how can I use this talent for God? Because that was something important I thought I had to do.
So Hans started knocking on doors of businesses in Mariemont asking for money. Inspired by a mission trip he took to Cancun, he wanted to raise money for the hungry in Cincinnati. For every point I score, he would say, would you donate money to those in need? The little guy is a pretty good salesman, too.
It was all not really well known last year. It was mostly through businesses. And then I just took it downtown to City Gospel and said, here you go. And they were like, oh, we didn't know you were doing this.
The check was for more than $3,800.
It's pretty extraordinary for someone so young to have such a big heart, you know, for those in need. It's very unique.
So this year, Hans amped it up and got a prominent Cincinnatian to donate $100 per point. In addition to repeat customers and kids from school jumping on board, he is 7 for 10 on field goals, 25 for 25 in extra points, 46 total.
The goal this year was 5,000, and I think as of earlier this week, it's ended up being closer to 7,000 or 8,000.
Which will provide meals for more than 5,000 of Cincinnati's hungry.
When I came on last year, Hans was the first player I was fortunate enough to meet from Mariemont, and I think this endeavor is very indicative of the type of man he is.
Hans wants to be an animator for Disney one day. USC Film School, Pepperdine, Yale, among the choices for the senior, with a 4.43 GPA on a 4-point scale. He's not big, but he's a player. He's still kicking. Brad Johansson, Local 12 Sports.
Thank you, Brad, and a big thank you to Hans. Back after this.